Now, of course, the other thing that can drive you to despair with propeller shafts are universal joints. Right, don't buy them off eBay unless you see them for about £6 or £8. You don't need to pay massive money for them. MG specialists will sort you out with them for a decent price too, because they're the same. Right, first trick with this is you've got to get these here circlips out, giving them a bit of oil. You can have a go at those with various screwdrivers, but a decent pair of circlip pliers, they've got to be strong, will shift them. These worked remarkably well, so happy with that. Now, as you can see, I've done the one part of this already, and I have in the past taken the UJs apart with lots of swearing, histrionics, grief, great gnashing of teeth. Sometimes you can do a bit of pressing with the vise, but they can be a nightmare, especially the first one. Now, I went online and there is indeed a tool for pressing out UJs. Unfortunately, it only does the larger ones, which are sort of light trucks or light commercial. I think modern cars have all got somewhat larger UJs, but this is the press. It's specially designed to push ball joints out, the UJs out, but the gap in the front is too big for Volvo UJs. However, enter the Elora 24mm spanner, open end, and a bit of blobby welding, I will tidy it up later, has actually made this so that it now fits the Volvo UJs. And the trick is that you get this and you slide it. Right, you slide him in under the UJ. Right, this slides in under the UJ, under the joint, and then what you actually are able to do, rather than the usual affair of hammering and bashing, you screw in on this big screw at the top and it pushes the thing out. I'll start doing that and show you in a moment. Just realised that to do the second one you've got to temporarily stick the old bearing caps back on the first one. So grab those out the bin and we should be away again in a moment. Right, we're winding down on the top. I'm purposely using a not very long wrench because I don't have great confidence in my quick bit of welding there. But hey presto, there is the next of the joints being pushed out. And this is great because you're not hammering anything, you're not straining anything, and the UJ comes apart without being damaged. So I'm impressed with this. I wish the tool had fitted without me having to modify it, but them's the breaks, I guess. Right, just turned it upside down, simply because it's easier to see what you're doing. Got that one bearing cap out. When you do the first